Steffan Jones has been through an emotional roller coaster over the past year or so. He was left devastated when Cardiff City released him after a decade at the club. But as one door closed, another opened for the teenager after he was spotted playing rugby by Wales Sevens head coach Paul John. Within a year, he's gone from playing in a school tournament to playing on the international stage with Wales in the IRB World Series. Even now, Steffan still has to pinch himself on how quickly things have turned around for him.
I was with Cardiff City Academy, or Football Academy, for about 10 years. I was released from my contract April of last year, so I was just in the process of finding a new club. I'd been at Northampton and Yeovil on trial. I came back from trial and I got a call from my school asking if I wanted to play in a Sevens tournament. And last summer I played in Gemma Cymru in Leckwith, and thankfully Johnsy was there. And he asked me to join the FIRA squad to train, and I went to the Bucharest FIRA tournament of last summer, and since then I've just been training with the squad full time, and I made my debut in the IRB series in January in Wellington.
We saw him virtually 12 months ago now, playing in the Game Cymru tournament organised by the IRB, which is trying to get all the best schools playing in the Sevens tournament at the end of the year. And basically he scored, must have been 10, 12 tries in that tournament, and was really a standout player. So the fact that the others are organising these Sevens tournaments and sporting events gives us an opportunity to sort of look at talent, really. It's about look at schools and everything, and even as the others are organising tournaments as young as under 11s now in primary schools. So it's a great sort of foundation really for building the pathway for Sevens from age 11 all the way up to the age 18, and then beyond that they feed into the FIRA group. So it's a identification process, and it worked wonders for Steph last year.
Like you say, he came to you last year, pretty raw recruit. How did you assimilate him into a rugby environment?
Oh, he's still trying to do that, to be honest with you. No, he came from professional football background, so he's obviously used to the day in, day out of professional football, so he's used to training and analysis and everything. That part of things was good. I know he bought into that really, really quickly. His skills-wise, obviously really raw, but he had a great attitude, and he worked really hard with Prox in the gym. He was, I think, 90-something plus kilos when he came to us as well. So he's got the condition, the build, the physique background in order to put the necessary condition on top of. So no, it was an opportunity for us to pick somebody up who had genuine pace, who was was a danger on the Sevens field, and was strong with the ball as well. So and everything seemed to happen really, really quickly for him from there on, because a lot of our core group of players, the more experienced players, got injured, if you like. And the fact that Steph was in the environment shows how quick he progressed. The fact that he played in the IRB tournament this year.
Would it be fair to say he is a work in progress?
Yeah, definitely. Steph's only been in rugby for 12 months. He's been in football all that other time, and he played for Bromagano School. And they got a very strong rugby program there. But when his football took over, he didn't play in rugby at all. So definitely work in progress. I think it's great now he's going to university next year. He's definitely going to be kept under our umbrella.
So how will you do that? Because obviously he's going to Bristol to study.
Yeah, he's going to Bristol to study, but we still train Wednesday evenings. If he's not playing for the university on the Wednesday, then possibly he could come back and train with us. University holidays, university breaks, they have a lot of them, and Steph can come back and join in our programme then, and hopefully push for a place in our IRB squad for this year.
Steffan is currently recovering from a lengthy spell on the sidelines with a shoulder injury, but he is desperate to get back out on the park.
Oh, naturally it's really frustrating. No one likes to be injured, and no one likes to watch from the sidelines, but I've had it in my head for a while now that I'm going to be out for a while, so I guess it's easy to deal with, but I can't wait to get back now.
So the whole rugby aspect though, is it something that you've enjoyed?
Yeah, definitely. I didn't exactly come from no rugby to a lot of rugby. I played for my school throughout my secondary school life, and I'm a rugby fan as well. I watched a lot of rugby, so it's not completely surprising. But yeah, it's definitely enjoyable. It's a new challenge for me. It's a new discipline. I've got to learn new skills, and also tactically I've had to learn. So yeah, it's been really exciting.
So you mentioned you were with Cardiff City for 10 years. How big a blow was it to actually be released?
Oh, it was a huge blow at the time. I was devastated. Like I said, I'd been there for so long. it's all I knew really. I started at the age of 8, 9, and it was my life. So to not be at the club was a real shock to me. Well, it wasn't a shock. I was sort of expecting it, but it was like I said, I was devastated when I heard the news. But then, I had to carry on, and thankfully this opportunity came up. So it sort of eased the blow, definitely.
So has rugby given you a lifeline back into sport, do you think?
Oh, definitely. Well, I was like I said, I was looking for clubs football, but my opportunities were starting to slim down. I was looking at maybe going down the leagues, and when this came out, it was a really exciting challenge. So definitely, yeah.